If there's somebody in the car, I'm gonna ask them. You know, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and ask them. Hey, if you guys don't mind, I have a quick question to ask you guys. My name's Thomas, I live in Itasca. I was just curious what you guys view with scooters, on what you guys would like me to do. Because I know we don't have a whole lot of guidance from, you know, rules. So I'm just curious, what works for you guys?
If you log on to Itasca.com,
yeah,
there'll be a whole section in there for the scooters.
Okay.
And it'll explain the difference between that variation versus the bikes.
Yeah.
I almost think that variation, we don't have many kids with those. We
Yeah.
have a bunch of kids with those.
Oh, I know.
They all have the bikes, really.
Yeah.
Those, I believe, have to remain on the sidewalk.
Okay, see, that's what I wasn't too sure, because where I lived at in Bloomingdale, they were telling me I had to be on the road. But I figured since I'm in Itasca now, and Wooddale kind of told me the same thing, where they would prefer, as long as I'm not being a jerk towards, you know, the pedestrians that are there, and not ripping around like an idiot. So I'm glad to kind of have to know where you guys are at on that, because I want to make sure, I want to be an example for people.
But, you know, honestly, I've seen a person your age or even older,
yeah,
on one of those, and he goes to the train station.
Yeah.
So he's going to and from to the train station.
Yeah.
And he is on the road, and he's got lights on it just like yours.
Yeah.
It's marked and everything. It's basically like a bicycle.
Yeah.
Nobody pays them any mind.
All right, well, I appreciate that, because I just want to just make sure that I'm mindful. And I know, unfortunately, I have seen the horrific people that just make, you know, aren't very bright with this. So that way, at least I like to try to give people guidance too, and I try to be an example and make sure that I am not going to be one of those people that is going to cause anybody problems.
Yeah,
So
we haven't had too many problems, just a couple of parents.
yeah.
I don't know, they're anxious a little bit, to get a little excited when they see all these kids on the roadway, but it's not too much different than a bicycle. You know, I understand they're powered and they can be really fast, some of them. But most of these kids, when I stumble across them, aren't doing anything too crazy, really.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, though. You're one of the first people. Bloomingdale, they kind of, but I understand they might have different people over that they deal with. But thank you, though, and I appreciate your time tonight.
No problem. You have a good night.
All right,
just
you
hanging
too.
Out by the gaming place, keeping an eye on it. That's all.
Well, I wish you luck, and hopefully you have a wonderful evening. And thank you for giving me some information and your time.
Yeah, it'll be more explained on the website itself.
Yeah.
There's so much that.
I'm going to go ahead and look it up when I get home. I'm right over here on Baker Drive.
Yeah, we pretty much follow state law, really.
All right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a good night.